They see that? Nope. I don't think so. Well, maybe they can.
Hello, everybody. I was trying something new out. Everybody say hello to Miss Mandy.
Hi, everybody. I don't think they saw the intro.
I didn't know. I had it open and it was up. Did you guys see my little intro and hear the music playing?
Let us know.
Let us know.
Hello, Mr. Union, Mr. Paxton. Hey, Abby. Thank y'all for coming
Everybody,
out.
I'd like to introduce you to my mama. That would be Mary in the chat. Everybody say hello to my mama.
Hey, Mom. No music.
No music.
It was awesome. Too bad you didn't hear it.
Oh, it was like the rock and roll music. I got a kicklet. What?
They're calling her Mommy Kick. That's awesome. Hey, Mark, the sarcastic law student. How you doing, dear?
I'm loud.
Mark, aren't you up like really late or up really early?
Okay, hold on. Somebody needs batteries.
These are brand new.
Y'all, she is the most patient person like in the history of the world. I have never. I thought I was pretty patient, but she gives me a bad name.
Oh, it's hot. So I'm
Hey,
trying
Blue
to
Bear.
read everything in the chat. We have Abby's here. Hey, Blue Bear. And Mark, the sarcastic law students. I think we can get along just fine.
He's very sarcastic. He said it's 3:33 in the morning there.
Well, hello. I'm glad you can join us. So we're gonna just chit chat, and I'll give you guys some updates on this lovely journey I'm on. As you can tell by the thumbnail, fuck, this shit is hard. It is. It's so hard.
Happen.
I deal with, struggle with, suffer through food addiction, and I can overeat anything. Salad, cucumbers, and when I make a salad, it's usually with a vinaigrette or just oil and vinegar, and I go to town on shit, and so it was. I can't explain it. It's just something like the pull. If you know addiction, you know what it's like. Um, I see a counselor for my binge eating disorder, BED, which I think is funny because I love going.
Oh, I didn't know it was called that. That's kind of neat.
Binge eating disorder, BED.
Because I love laying in bed and eating food, so it works.
Right, it works. One of the issues I had was I was able to let go of weight, using Weight Watchers and stuff. But the difference right now is that I am on mental. Oh God, my brain just stopped working. My mental health.
Okay.
Well, no, the drugs I'm on, medication. I don't want to say the word drugs, but the medications that I'm on, causes weight gain, screws with your metabolism. And I tried 3-4 different ones that my psychiatrist suggested. There was one started with a B, and I can't remember it. That they had studies and nobody gained weight.
Buspirone, maybe?
I don't know. Maybe that's what it was. No, that's anxiety medication. That's what I have. I'm on that one right now, and
I'm on it too.
It seems to work. This one was either an antidepressant or antipsychotic, and the only downside, she wouldn't let me try it because the side effects were extreme for cardiac issues, and I have,
Oh
a
gosh.
heart murmur. I still have a heart murmur, and it's not troublesome or anything like that, but I do, check it out once every 6 months or so, to make sure, whatever. And I have palpitations and all that lovely shit. This is one of the reasons why I had the surgery was, um, heart disease and stuff runs in the family. But, so I take those medications for my mental health disorders. And my psychiatrist gave me medication to try to combat. So how you say that word? Combat.
Combat. Yeah. Look, combat wombat has done messed with my head.
Yeah.
Combat. Yeah, you're right.
Uh, and so it's she gave me this medication, Vyvanse, and even though it's from what I've read and researched and talked to others about, is for ADHD, but it's also an appetite suppressant, which works phenomenally.
My
I
son
still
used to
take
take
it.
Vyvanse. It's like a little barrel shaped pill,
Oh
right?
hell, I don't remember. Uh,
Oh,
it's a blue and white. I need to go pick up my script or whatever, and I don't need to take it every day, but you know it helps with the appetite suppressant stuff, you
good.
know. Um, but so and I also um, do a program or whatever, an anonymous program. So I do that. So there's those three things, and then with the surgery is like the physical part of it because weighing over 300 pounds at 5'2" is you know, detrimental for someone who has, the cardiac issues in the family. My sister, she's 38 years old, um, so she's 38 years old. And in January this year, she had two heart attacks back to back. And she's got all kinds of other things going on with her, cardiac wise and things like that. And that girl's 38 years old now. I'll be 42. And it's like, my dad's got cardiac issues. My grandfather had cardiac issues, you know, and it's just, down the line.
Blue Bear wants to know if you can just kind of give him a brief update on your story, kind of like what caused you to
Okay.
have the surgery and stuff besides the heart murmurs.
So let's see. Back in 2016, I started doing Weight Watchers, and it was working. I worked it. We were working it. I was losing weight. It was very very slow. It took me about 2 years to lose about 60 pounds. At that point, I was not.
60 pounds is good though. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, and I was excited about it. I felt good. I started out at 274.9, and I got down to about 213. And Kick can testify, or whatever, that I was my best self. And it wasn't the weight, it wasn't the number, because personally, I'd like to be under 200 pounds. But it was the fact that I had the confidence because I was able to follow through with stuff.
right.
Well, you know, Hurricane Harvey happened, being in Houston or
Your
whatever. And
mom is right though. Obesity is a multifaceted issue, and it runs in families.
mm-hmm, it does. I'm like looking for her comment and I don't even see her.
Like all the females in my family are large women, and
Mm-hmm,
so I was always real skinny, and so I was like, I don't have anything to worry about. I can eat whatever I want. Boy, did that catch up with me. Phew.
mm-hmm. But So I suffer from PTSD when it comes to weather.
Sure.
Coming from New Orleans, I was there for Hurricane Katrina. And, um, so I went through it, and it was extremely traumatic. There's still work I need to do on that and counseling and stuff. But so Hurricane Harvey happened. We evacuated the night a few hours before it actually hit land. And I had panic attacks, and I started just to like freak out and flip out. And
I
I
really can't
called,
imagine.
well, I had called the hotline uh, for mental health. They had something like that going on because um, I don't even remember, but I started um, getting into mental health treatment. So back up, when I was about 13 or 14, I was diagnosed manic depressive, which is now bipolar. And then there's, three types of bipolar. I'm, I'm type 2, which is a severe depression. And so bipolar type 2, I have PTSD. I have anxiety. Along with the weather with PTSD, I also have it around men. Um,
Sure.
so, but anyways, I started my mental health treatment. They put me on the one drug I remember that they started me on that made me gain weight was Abilify, and
It
I
makes you gain weight because they just put
mhm,
me on Abilify.
yep, yep. hmm
Ooh,
It was good, it was good medication. It did what it needed to do, but it just that one particular made me gain so much weight.
see, I'm already
So,
on a ton of prednisone, which makes me gain weight. So we're gonna
mhm.
have to talk about that.
Well, it's yeah, it's different for everybody. I mean, for me, I gained 40 pounds in just a few months. So,
I don't like the way that sounds.
I mean, this was after though. So I started mental health treatment like in November, I think, of 2017, and then I gained like 20 pounds from the medication, or maybe it was 35. I can't remember. But in May of 2018, we got pregnant with number three, and it was like, oops.
That's the little girl, right?
Yeah, I was like, I call her my manic baby. I was kind of manic at that time, and so
It happens.
yes, it happens. I had to stop all my medications. This is like the longer version of the story, but I was smoking at the time. Yeah, I've been a smoker for years and years and years, and I stopped, I quit, I stopped. I was quit about 7 or 8 years was the longest. But so I have a best friend who is an ex midwife, and that's who I ran to when I took a test. And she says, "You need to stop taking your medication right now. I would prefer you to stop taking your medication instead of quitting cold turkey with the cigarettes." Because she knew how addicted I was with cigarettes. And so she said to just start trying to taper off or whatever. And it only took me about a week, week and a half.
Oh, well, that's
Yeah.
good.
No, actually, I take it back. It took me about a month because I was like
I have never smoked,
four,
but that still sounds pretty good to me.
what?
I've never smoked, but that still sounds pretty good to me. To
No, no, it's,
to come
uh,
off of it in a month, that still sounds pretty good. Because
well,
from what I
yeah,
understand, that's pretty addictive.
it is. It is. I mean, the reason why I was able to stop smoking with the other two, cold turkey, and I don't know why. It's maybe because of the hormones from the pregnancy and stuff that made it easier to deal with stress and everything. But pregnancy and me don't get along very well. I'm nauseous through the whole thing. I
Mm.
vomit like almost through the whole thing. Um,
I did.
but
I did with Alex. I was sick
uh,
the whole 9 months.
it was worse with the girls. It really was. But so yeah, I got pregnant, stopped medication, and it only took me about a month to quit. I was about 9 weeks um, or so. I was almost 9 weeks when I finally stopped. And so when I was about 4 months along, I hit a dark place and I wanted to unalive myself. So I called my,
I've been
uh,
there. That's why
I,
I got this tattoo.
mhm,
It has a semicolon in the heart to
mhm,
remind you not to do that.
yeah. Um, but I mean, basically, what triggered it was my phone had died and there was no way to charge it. And the connection to the outside world was taken away from me. And I was home with the
Mm.
kids, the two older ones, and Kit was at work. And I felt so overwhelmed. So what I do is, I had my plan, my safety plan, but I couldn't contact anybody.
Oh
You
gosh.
know, I wasn't thinking, all the people that were on my plan they were on Facebook. Now the computer was working. I went on the computer and I looked up um, inpatient treatment centers. I was able to think about that, but not think about going on Facebook and messaging people.
Right.
That's my your brain just stops working when you're in
It
that stuff.
does. It
You
doesn't
know.
think you don't think clearly because you're yeah.
And so the only other thing I could think of that I talked to my best friends about and Kick was focusing on what's right in front of me. What can I do right now to get out of myself? And that was to sit on the floor beside my bed on the floor and clean up the mess that was on the floor.
Oh
You
wow.
know, and I don't even remember what was all. I think it was books and clothes and things like that, and just trying to pick everything up. Um, so went back on Effexor. That's what I was on, and
I took that for a long time.
a miracle drug, but it sucks when you have to get off of it.
I took
Um,
it for like 10 years and I lost my health insurance and had to come off of it cold turkey. And I went through some bad withdrawals, real
same
bad.
here. Same here. I was seeing well, in New Orleans, it's parish. So I was seeing the parish behavioral center place, and that's where I was getting my meds. And I moved to Houston, and because Kick worked retail at that time, funny hours, he needed to come with me to the behavioral center over here, the counties, and I couldn't get him to go because of his work schedule. But anyways, I don't remember where I was at with my story. I think I was pregnant. I got back on medication. Um,
I'm
I
sorry to laugh. I can understand why you didn't remember because of that.
yeah,
Ah!
you hear it about that. Um, so through the whole pregnancy, I dealt with my severe depression, and then after I had, you know, the littlest, um, I didn't know it till after the fact, like a year or two after the fact, that I was diagnosed with postpartum depression.
Oh
It's like, what
gosh.
the hell? I was like, well, that totally makes sense how insane I was.
Oh wow.
And then the little one, she had GERD, colic, constipation. And I tell you what, I did a lot of research on it, and I found out that one of the causes, one of the side effects of GERD in the family is divorce. I was like, what the hell? You know,
Really? I
yes,
never heard
yes.
that. Wow.
It it
Interesting.
hurt. it hurt dealing with the GERD because all she did was scream. That's
Hey,
that
Mr. John.
scream you hear, that scream that, I mean, it was just like rattling in your ears. And like, Kick was like, yeah, it touches my soul. And I'm like, yes, I understand. But so it was a difficult time. And
Yeah.
and it totally makes sense that I would have postpartum depression. But anyways, so taking the medications, changing things up, I was seeing a fetal mater, fetal a high risk psychiatrist.
Right.
Um, only got to see her for the year, until the little one hit a year old, and so what happened was I found a new psychiatrist, and she is amazing. Well, I have never met my psychiatrist. I've met her MAs, so, or whatever they are, the practitioners,
Right.
and they listen. They
Isn't
listen.
that nice?
They now the office has something else to be desired, like letting me know when they just
Sounds like
all
my psychiatrist office. If
they
you can
all
get past the front desk, they're fantastic.
they're all willy-nilly scheduling patients appointments
And I
and
have an appointment tomorrow. So if you can get past the front desk, they are fantastic. And it's making the appointment and checking in and all that. They are awful. They are awful to deal with.
oh, you
And
just
the
reminded
people
me.
the people in the waiting room too, I like I am not judgmental. I'm really not. But it's like they are strung out and just like the I don't know what to say.
No, yeah, ours just willy-nilly schedules you and that tells you.
Yeah,
And I just realized that my psych appointment is
they'll
actually on
send you a date
Tuesday.
that reminds you of the wrong date that they scheduled you for. Anyway, I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
you're
off my
fine.
soapbox now. I promise.
They they called me last week. They're like, "Well, we're not going to be open on Fridays, so can you come on Wednesday?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I guess." And now I'm looking at it, and I've remembered that I actually have to go into the office, which is like 20 minutes away. Then I got to come back home, and then the kids need to be somewhere like an hour later, and I'm like, "That's 30 minutes away." I'm like, "I
You're
don't
like,
know. I'm gonna
yeah.
I'm gonna have to reschedule." I'm open all day Thursday. So if anybody needs anything from me,
No,
you
I'm sorry,
better
they're
hurry up.
closed. You're gonna have to reschedule.
Okay. So story time. Um, Back to the story. So trying different medications, trial and error and everything, I continue to gain weight. Then uh, she see last year I decided that I wanted to have the surgery because I told myself if by the time I'm 40 years old that I couldn't get back, to losing weight, that I would consider having surgery. Because you've always told the older you get, the more difficult it is to lose weight.
Isn't that true? Oof.
And so I was like, okay, well, I know that this is the meds. These are the meds that are doing this. I can't do this on my own. I'm using all these other tools, to be able to try to get to a healthier weight. So my I told my psychiatrist about thinking about doing it. Told my primary care thinking about doing it. Um, And so it got to a point where we were blessed financially, and I had, everything just kind of fell into place. You know, it was like a God thing for me. I got an email from the hospital. Hey, do you want to look at this virtual orientation for this, this doctor? And I was like, yeah, hell, why not? I'm thinking about it. So I did, And and then I got to thinking, I was like, well, I'm going to go ahead and call them. And so I called the next day to get a consultation. And that was like a week or two from that. And then, everything just was falling into place. I was self pay because the insurance wouldn't pay for it. It was excluded. And so you can't really fight that
Right.
if it's specifically excluded. And so, something had happened in the house that needed to be replaced, fixed, or whatever. So the money that, could have been paid for the surgery and stuff was used for something in the house. So I decided this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. Still self-pay. We have a new insurance because it's excluded again. Uh, so once again, we were blessed financially.
Mine only paid for it because of my lupus and
Mm-hmm.
kidneys and stuff issues. Otherwise, they wouldn't have paid for it. And they turned me down like 3 times before they approved it.
Yeah. Um, But anyway, so I got the surgery. I got the sleeve, the VSG, gastric sleeve, something, vertical sleeve gastrectomy, VSG. I don't know. Uh, so, and I had it on June 22nd. Um, Before I started the pre-op diet, I was about 318, my highest. And then I gotta pull up my app on my phone.
I got to 300. That was my highest.
It sucks. Everything sucks about all this shit. Where is? I'm trying to figure out how to go to my weights. Here we go. So there's the chart. So it was 318. So I weighed myself the day of my surgery, which was June 22nd, in the morning before I had surgery. I was, Lord help me, 312. Actually, I don't know, it like rounded up. Um, it rounded up. I was 311 something. Um, and then I weighed myself the following week, which was a week after surgery, on the 29th. I was 302. Now remember, they're rounding up here. I don't know why.
Right.
Let me go to the other app. I don't know. Let's see. Goals, notifications. The hell, man. Shit. Okay. And then July 7th, I was, remember to drink water. My phone's making all kinds of noise.
Okay.
So July 7th, I was 298.
I've already messed that up.
July 13th, I was
So you
290.
lost a lot of weight. You lost a lot of weight on your pre-surgery
Um,
diet,
yeah, it was quite a bit. And then
like
last
20
week,
pounds. Am I averaging right?
it was about 22 pounds.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Um, well, that's since my highest.
Wash
So
my back.
last
Killing
week
me.
was 293. So all in all, I have lost 25.4 pounds. So, and
That's fantastic.
that was from
Are you on target?
June 18th. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It's showing me my first milestone is 260, and it says I have 32 and a half pounds to go. So
That, that sounds fantastic to me.
I'm good with it. I'm not a very excitable person, but I am, So, like,
Mary's right. More companies are coming around to realizing that obesity is a disease like asthma, diabetes, or so many others. That's so true. It is a disease. Um, just like if asthma runs in your family, there's nothing you can do about it. Just like obesity runs in your family, there's nothing you can do about it.
I'm
Um,
trying to figure out where you're reading this shit from.
from the comments,
I'm looking and I don't see it.
are you clicked on private chat or or comments?
I'm looking at the top chat.
Okay, scroll all the way down to the bottom.
Why isn't in? I'm look. This is weird. How come is the actual YouTube thingy like where the
She's not
top
a
chat is?
moderator, so that might be why you don't see it. If you're looking at top chat, click on live chat. Make it live chat.
Oh well, shit on a stick. I did not know that. Okay.
See it now?
Well, yeah. Why does it do that? Oh my god, I feel so stupid now.
Always make it live chat so you see everybody's comments.
No, that's like no wonder when I'm watching videos and stuff and I'm in the chat and people are like, talking about what other people are posting. I'm like, I don't see that. Why don't I see that? Am I not a VIP? What the hell?
It took me a little bit to realize that too. So it's not just you.
Do you hear that, child? Ah, ah. Okay, so
Enjoy the break, Corinne. Enjoy the break.
I'm trying.
Let Kit handle it.
Oh, he's not feeling good. He's got a migraine.
Oh,
So, but,
sorry. Well, let Kick
so
handle it. You've handled them with headaches before, I'm sure. It's part of being a dad.
okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I showed it to Miss Mandy. I'm gonna stand up and show you guys the the space between my belly and my pants. So you get to see some skin. Okay, so here I go.
She's going to show us some skin, y'all.
Some skin.
Look at that, y'all. Look at all those inches. I'm going to tell you, your belly already looks flatter than mine, and I'm already a little bit jealous.
Oh, I got rolls.
So,
Lots of rolls. For sure.
anybody who's had gastric bypass has rolls, or any kind of sleeve, or any kind of anything.
Mhm.
I'm so proud of you. It's hard work, and I'm
It
so
is.
proud of you.
It is so hard. Let me tell you. I mean, like the last few weeks, I've been so nauseous. I I am trying to force myself to eat. You know, they said to eat about 5 to 6 times a day, and I have it scheduled where I eat every 2 hours from 8 to 8, and that's about 7 hours. I don't eat not 7 hours, 7 meals. I don't eat 7 meals a day. I'm lucky if I can get 4 or 5 meals a day. And
I don't know how you squeeze that many in.
it's like I'm trying to eat small, really small. I have these little Tupperware things that are 4 ounces. And what I'm trying to get back to, because in the beginning,
That's
to
good.
me, it still feels like the beginning. But in the beginning, the first week or two, I was measuring only 2 ounces for every feeding. And
Grazing that you were
yeah.
doing.
And so it's I got off track. I stopped using those containers. I started just using, we use paper plates and bowls and stuff. And I would just put a little bit in there. I wasn't measuring anything. I wasn't tracking anything. I was just like, well, I'm eating all protein. I'm really not eating any veggies or anything else other than protein. So I'm getting my protein in. And so, like, yeah, I'm a meal plan and everything.
Hey,
And
Detective, how are you, sweetie?
what we got? Oh, I don't know. So
VIP.
everybody VIP. These are my VIPs. But it's just hard. I mean, I'm trying to remember to listen to my body when I'm full, and getting back to taking a small bite, putting my utensil down, and waiting 1 minute. Like, I'm an
Yeah.
even number person, so every like 2, 4, 6, 8 minutes, that's when I'll take another bite. But yeah, so But I gave y'all the update. I gave you my weigh-in, 293. Wednesday is my next weigh-in, so I'll probably wait until, Tuesday next week to give you that.
I'm so proud of you though. That's great. And that's a lot of hard work. You are
Oh,
putting in the time and the effort, and then you stepped back, but you took that step forward again. You realized that you took a step back and you took that step forward again, and that's huge.
yeah. I mean, it's like realizing that I am back at doing,
Do
you
not go
know,
to Dog Detective's house because she is baking up a storm.
I know. She's she
The most
messages me,
the
can
best
I
looking
send you?
stuff. Oh, it looks amazing.
She goes, can I send you a picture of my bread? It's like, yeah, she can. And I was
Oh,
like, oh, it's so pretty. It really is. And I'm like, you know, it's hard. Like I had just did grocery shopping,
wait
and
till Thanksgiving, honey. Oh,
I'm gonna try and host Thanksgiving again this year because, I want to feel like I'm kind of in control of what kind of food is going to be offered. You know, because last year I hosted it and I did not cook a bird. I just did the Jenny O's turkey breast. You
yeah,
cook it in the bag. That shit
right.
is good. Oh my gosh, it comes with gravy and everything. So y'all, Jenny O's turkey
I'm
breast.
I'm
It's
gonna write this down. Jenny O's.
it's in a green and white bag in the freezer section.
Okay.
And you can get it on sale for like 11 or $12. Well, here in
Cause
Houston,
they ain't but two of us, so Jenny O's
oh,
turkey
you
breast.
could probably have that for you and
Alex. Jenny O's
um,
turkey
your
breast.
kid, depending on how much he eats. You could
He eats
probably
a
do.
lot though. Turkey breast.
Uh, well, I was gonna say, like for us, for five of us, it's maybe about 2 meals for one breast. 2 meals. So,
Oh, is it? Oh, that will be plenty then.
hmm I mean, it's just but you're not just eating the turkey. You have other sides and stuff. Like last year, I didn't have very much. My mother-in-law made lasagna. I made the turkey. I think I had peas, corn, uh, mashed potatoes. I can't remember what else I made. Oh, I did make baked macaroni. My
Can I
grandmother.
interrupt you for just a second? Mark, the
Yeah,
sarcastic law student, said, I can cook a pot noodle. What in the world is a pot noodle? I have to know.
that sounds interesting.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's all right. Tell us what a
Sure.
pot noodle is.
I got to know what a pot noodle is. Okay,
Uh,
sorry.
no, it's fine. Um, but like this year, um, I would just keep it simple because I know that I can't have ramen, hot noodle.
Ramen. Oh, I ate enough of that in college. Thank you. Okay.
Oh Lord. Um, but like the Jenny O's turkey breast. I could make the regular mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes, because by that time I should be able to eat a lot more than what I'm eating now. And green beans, not the casserole because I think that's disgusting.
What? Because you've never had my green bean casserole. That's why you think it's disgusting.
I don't eat mushrooms.
Oh, then yeah, you wouldn't like my green bean casserole. I
I
don't
mean,
eat onions because I'm allergic to onions, so I don't put onions in mine.
I love the flavor of mushrooms. Well, I don't want to say I love it. I like, you know, the flavor that it gives some things, but I can't do the texture. So, but anyway, so yeah, I'm hoping to host Thanksgiving again this year, so it'll be interesting. Um,
Just don't taste test everything.
no, I got taste testers here.
Good. No, that's
But,
easier said than done because you got to
yeah,
see if it's cooked right. So you're
I may what I may just do is just make gumbo for Thanksgiving.
by the time you get done cooking, you'll be full. You won't want anything to eat.
Yeah, I'm like smelling it just makes you full.
I had my surgery on December the 15th, and then everybody starts cooking these Christmas cookies and these little Christmas cakes and giving me these little treat bags. I'm like, you're just evil and awful, and I hope you get cold for Christmas. But everything smells so good, and I just want to eat it all. And you know, it's
You know, people are talking about air fryers, and I bought one like a year ago, and I used it maybe 5 times until I realized it's not big enough for a family of 5.
I have one, and I've used it once.
You know, it wasn't even big enough to do the nuggets and French fries in for the kids. My toaster oven, I could have kept my toaster oven. It was about the same size. I was like, and the one that I had was the Vortex, the Ninja Vortex. I think that was a Ninja. Um, no, it was the Instapot Vortex. I still have it,
I have it
but
Instapot. That's what I
I
got too.
started to think, maybe I could just cook my food in the air fryer and then cook their food on the stove.
Hmm.
I don't fry foods though. I really rarely ever did.
I don't really fry either, and I'm
I
in
mean,
the South, and I don't fry.
I can fry like ain't nobody's business though. So I like to cook.
Your mom says Daddy uses air fryer all the time.
Yeah. It's just you and dad. Man. I don't know. Hey y'all. Y'all. My mom's cancer free. She beat cancer.
That's amazing.
Yes. Yes. I was so excited when I found out.
That is the best news ever.
I think I actually got a little teary eyed. Like,
Of
yes,
course you did.
yes.
I
She
got
got to
teary
ring the
eyed.
bell and everything.
Oh, that's just fantastic. That's right, Damien.
Hmm. And that was, yeah, it was scary. And I can only imagine how scary it was for my
All right,
mom.
you're gonna make me cry.
My sister took her to go get her nose pierced.
That's awesome. I got my nose pierced.
My mom's 69 years old.
Got my nose pierced for my 30th birthday because I was feeling old.
And she's the cool grandma, the cool nana.
Are you the cool Nana?
She's the cool nana.
I've had mine pierced for 10 years now.
Well, I had my tongue pierced when I was 23, and I kept it until I was about. I was I had the oldest, so I had it. Let's see, for 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So 8 years, I think. For 8 years.
Wow. I got mine pierced for 30 minutes and my tongue swole up real big. And I was like, unscrewed that thing and threw it in the garbage.
Oh my goodness. I actually took a trip with a friend because the child she had, she gave custody to her sister, and her sister was adopting the baby. And so we went to Missouri, and while we were there, I was like, I'm gonna pierce my tongue. And they were like, Are you sure? I was like, Yeah. And so we went to go, I did it, and it was snowing, and it was like super wet, cold, and stuff. So I had it done, and then like that wave of adrenaline came over me, and I felt like I was gonna vomit. I was just like, I need to go outside. I need to go cool down. My body was on fire. And I was like, so I went outside and I'm like leaning over, taking deep breaths. And I asked the guy, it's like, can I have any kind of alcohol? He's like, you can have any alcohol as long as it's not beer. It's like, you got it. We stopped at a store and
Bye,
we got
Arch.
like,
I love you, honey.
I got Boone's Farm, I think.
You got the cheap stuff. I hear you.
Yes. And so I was just like, oh my goodness. I mean, I was an avid oral hygiene person at that time. And I think that's only because I didn't have kids. I mean, I flossed, twice a day. I brushed my teeth after every meal. And, I think that's the only way my tongue healed as fast as it did. And so,
Mm.
Kik had his tongue pierced too, like a few months after I got mine.
Ah.
So his didn't stay as long as mine, though. But
20 minutes, 30 tops. That thing came out before I got home.
yeah, I don't have anything else pierced. I mean, I have my ears pierced, but I hardly wear earrings, like ever, because I don't really have any right now. And, you know,
I was like a basset hound. My tongue was hanging out of my mouth.
I,
And had my head hanging out the window of the car, and I was going, "Oh my God, my tongue is
what did I
swollen.
do?
This is awful. Get this thing out of my mouth." And I was drooling all down my chin. Oh gosh, I was miserable. I was like, "What was I thinking?"
I don't, like I said, I only have my ears pierced right now. I
Hey,
have no
Amanda J.
tattoos, so I'm a clean canvas. And when I reach, when I let go of 100 pounds, I'm getting my first tattoo. And it's going to be on my arm right here.
Oh, you got to get one to match me.
Oh, the New Kids on the Block. Oh, good God. No, no, no.
I knew you were going to say that.
No. It's going to be a butterfly with the semicolon.
Oh, that's
So,
awesome. Yeah.
yeah. And I have the picture somewhere what I want it to look like and everything, but it's over scars. So, because the butterfly is, what is it called? Self-harm awareness or something like
Oh,
that.
is it? Oh, I didn't know
And
that.
then the semicolon for, you know, suicide awareness um, or whatever. I don't know what they call it, but it's the symbolism. So, but yeah.
That was my first tattoo was a butterfly
hmm
on my ankle, and I love it.
Yeah, it'll be interesting getting a tattoo because we'll see.
Your mom said she couldn't look at you in the face when you had a tongue ring in your
Yeah.
mouth. She couldn't look at you when you talked. Yeah,
Yeah.
when she couldn't look at you when you talked when you had that thing in your mouth. That's hilarious.
Oh my goodness. My younger brother and my sister, she's younger, they have tattoos, like I don't know how many. And I remember when they came home, I don't remember which one it was, but they tried to hide the tattoo and I'm like, what's the point? I mean, it's huge. I think it was on their legs. And I'm like, you can see it, and I'm like, what's the point of hiding it? And I told my mom. I came out, I was like, Mom, so I did a thing. She freaked out. She's slapping me and stuff, I think. I can't remember. I don't think I did it out of my face.
That's hilarious.
Oh, no, but so yeah, I said I was gonna my mental health. That's basically what I was talking about earlier. It's this is freaking hard. It plays on my mental health. Like I'm screwing this up. I'm overeating. I feel like I'm overeating, but from what I'm told, that's just my body telling me that I'm full and that I don't need to eat anymore. And, you know, if it starts hurting, then yeah, I'm overeating. But I haven't felt that way. You know, I was telling Miss Mandy earlier, my esophagus was talking to me. And gurgle, gurgle, gurgle.
My neighbor used to say, "Ooh, my esophagus needs dilated. My esophagus needs dilated." I don't know what that means, but apparently it means you need some kind of procedure to open it up. I don't know. She used to say it all the
Tracheotomy.
time. Jamie had that tramp stamp thing on her back forever before I saw it.
That's my sister. Yeah, I have no tattoos yet. So it'll
I can't
be,
wait to see the first one.
yes.
They are
Oh,
addictive. Let me tell you,
that's
anybody
what
in the
I've
chat
heard.
who has one, are they not? They're addictive
I've heard that.
because it sets out some kind of like
Endorphins.
endorphins. Yeah. It
It's like
hurts for
soothing.
like 1 minute and then it doesn't hurt anymore.
Mhm.
And it's, I don't know. It's weird.
It's, think, I don't know. I was going to say something, but I don't know. I
See,
can't
Blue Bear
remember.
said I have several. Yeah, I have several.
I don't know. I remember when I was younger, I wanted a whole bunch of piercings and a few tattoos. And I don't know what happened. I just got lazy, maybe, or maybe I forgot,
Your mom says you need to name your new pouch. I agree.
my new pouch. Lots of people do
Yes,
that. What do you mean, my pouch?
your pouch.
My belly belly?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna look bitch.
Oh God, I snorted. I snorted. I'm so sorry. I don't ever snort. Oh my God, we are cutting that out. Oh my gosh, your stomach. Your mom said.
My stomach.
Oh, or
Yeah,
just dumb because it sounds like
stomachs.
that.
My stomachs. Yeah, I got two of them. I got
Your
one up
stomach.
here and one down here.
Your stomach.
Like my
Oh,
double butt, my second butt. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
ah.
All right, look. So this is
Mark,
my
if you
butt
clip that, I'm coming after you. I
right
will
here.
fly to the UK.
So this is my second butt right here. This
Hey,
is my butt, and this is my second butt.
some men really like them double butts.
Junk in the trunk is right. That's all right, Mama. I don't spell either. I know can
Mm-mm.
spell. No can talk either.
Oh gosh, I love autocorrect. It hates me, but I love it.
So,
Well, that
but
was a
it's,
fantastic update. Look,
yeah,
Damien, I like big butts, but can
and
you
I
lie?
cannot lie.
That's what I said, but can you lie? Girl, we are too much alike.
I have fun that one yet too, right?
Right.
Oh my goodness, I remember before I met Kick, or no, it was when I first met Kick. I don't know. I still had, I had a little belly, but it was flat. Like, I don't know how to explain it. You know, it wasn't flat flat. I mean, I had a little pooch or whatever,
Yeah, sure.
and I've always had curves and hourglass and stuff. But it's true. You haven't. I've been pregnant 4 times. Our first pregnancy, we had lost twins. But that's the belly got a little big. I mean, not a little big. I mean, it was very slightly. I couldn't button my pants. So that's how I knew. Um, but with the other three, the first one was 43 weeks. and he got evicted. It's like, nope, it's time to go. Your stay is over. 42
Outta
weeks.
here.
Bye-bye. And the second one was 41 weeks. No. So the oldest was 42 weeks, not 43. And the middle one was 41, and then the last one was 40. But I was induced with all of them. And the last one, I didn't want to be induced, but because I was older, I was 39 when I had her. And like I said earlier, pregnancy and me don't get along. And so I was just done. I was over it. I was dealing with the severe depression, and so, that all happened. And then I nursed all three of them, so, like at some point.
You are a very strong woman. I mean,
Well,
really.
The middle child nursed until she was almost 3 years old.
Oh my gosh.
They
say to nurse them as long as you can, though.
Yeah. Well, I had to stop with the oldest. He kind of weaned himself. With the middle one, she was exclusively breastfed. She would not take a freaking bottle. It didn't matter what was in the bottle. She just wouldn't take it. And so there was some aggression going on. She was very aggressive and stuff towards me, even while breastfeeding. And so I had
I'm
to
sorry
stop.
to do this to you, but I have to take this call. It's extremely important. I'll be right back.
Okay. So she was extremely aggressive, and I had to wean her, and it was the hardest thing for me to do. And then the last one, with her colic and her GERD and everything, she was breastfed, but she also was bottle fed, and she also had formula. And it had to be a special kind of formula because of the GERD, and it was just a pain in the ass. But we got through it after about 6 months. The GERD had not disappeared, but it started to go away or whatnot. But let's see. I think I know how to do this.
Sorry about that.
But I'm learning StreamYard and stuff.
Uh-oh. What did I miss? I was gone for like 30 seconds.
No, nothing. My mom wanted to plug the Obesity Coalition.
Oh, yeah.
The OAC. So y'all, they actually do have a YouTube channel as well.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. And they do, I think they do lives once a week on Wednesday at like noon or 11 o'clock. They have convention. They just had it. My mom went. It was in Las Vegas. I was supposed to go, but I decided to have surgery instead.
Abby, my son was the same way. He had to go on added rice formula because he had major acid reflux.
But I don't know. Do we want to watch some videos, Karen's?
Yeah. First of all, let me say that was an amazing update. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Sure. I got some videos pulled up. Share screen. I always have to talk through it. Sorry.
That's fine.
All right. Y'all want to watch some Karens?
What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode with the Surprise. Welcome to another episode of Karen Freak Out. Today's show features some of the best public freak out videos caught on camera, entitled Karen's Totally Losing Their Shit.
Damien, send it to me in Discord.
If you guys enjoy the video, make sure to like and subscribe.
I've never let it.
I actually got to pull that.
I can't wait to.
Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome back
Okay,
to
you
another
already said
episode
that.
of Karen Freak Out Friends. In today's episode, we take a look at some of the craziest and cringiest Karen moments caught on camera.
I want to
So we
see
have a
that
whole lot of
Walmart
Karens
one.
to check out. So let's do our first crazy Karen, guys. I'm not gonna lie, it's probably one of the most craziest Karens I've seen all year. So this crazy entitled Karen decides to stop her car in the middle of a highway just so she could pee. You cannot make this up, guys. But anyway, let's check out the full clip to see this crazy Karen in action. You guys make sure to let me know in the
So she
comments
could pee on the
what
side
y'all
of the
think about this
highway?
crazy Karen right
So,
here.
so
And y'all already know
normal
she could have
people
pulled over to the
would
side
just
and
pull over to the side and open their door and pop the squat. No, this one stops right in the middle of like the far left lane.
But she's peeing on the side of the interstate. Oh my gosh.
You've never
Find a
done that
hardy.
before?
No, I've never done that before.
We have.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I guess some. Oh my gosh.
Well, I'll never forget. I was driving with a friend of mine at the time. Well, it was two friends, and the lady was like 12 years older than me. And I'm pretty sure she was an alcoholic. I don't even know if she's still alive. But she had like two DWIs, and so I was always the one driving places. And this was in New Orleans, and she wanted to go drive somewhere. And the the bridge that we were on, of course, wasn't lit, and it was dark outside. It was like wee hours of the morning. She wanted to go see somebody. And I said, okay. But then she had to pee on this bridge. She said, just pull over. Just pull over. I'm like,
Pull over.
bitch, it's like dark as balls outside. So it's like I pulled over. I told her, if you fall off this bridge, you're on your own.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
no. See,
Wow.
people in the chat have done it.
I've never peed on the side of an interstate before.
I
I can't imagine if people have done that.
know her business. But just like I always say, these Karens have a lot of issues, y'all. Let's check it out.
Look, she's in the middle of the interstate. She's in the middle of the interstate. What is wrong with her? Oh, you done got caught by the police.
Oh, she wobbling.
She is with her high
Oh,
heels.
look at how, oh my goodness.
Look at how high her heels are.
I know, so it's just, what the hell?
She's in them FMSs.
For the CHP to get here, this is extremely dangerous. You have to wait for CHP to get here.
Oh,
She didn't even put on her blinkers
I'm
or
with
nothing.
the news.
I'm with the news.
Stay over where the taxi guys. Don't go into the lanes. Don't go into the lanes.
Oh my God.
Karen does not know what's going on right
Part
now.
of me wants to yell out,
Clearly
hit
doesn't care about
her.
her. Keep watching.
Look, oh, she is all over the place. Look at how high her heels are. Good night. She gonna try to walk up that hill. She gonna fall, and I'm gonna laugh.
Oh my God.
Ooh, that was so close.
Piss at the cars.
What?
Oh my God, that guy's standing in the middle of the street trying to wave him down. She asleep?
She on her phone.
Watch out. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Yeah, don't stand in the lanes.
Yeah, no kidding, Blue Bear. Oh, there we go.
Lady, you gotta get out of there. Hey, get out of the car. You gotta get out. You're gonna get hit. Get out of the car.
She's like, well, Who are
Man,
you?
Karen
What
ain't
am I
paying you no
doing?
mind, bro.
Get out of the car! Get out of the car! You're gonna get hit by a car!
She's probably calling the
Your
police.
life is in danger!
Let her get hit
Don't
by
stand
a
in the
car.
road! Don't stand in the road! They're gonna hit you!
Natural
Hey
selection.
guys, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell
Hey,
for
y'all heard the
notifications
man.
so you
Hit
do
the
not
like
miss
button,
out
hit the
on
subscribe
more of
button.
these crazy videos. Let's jump back into it.
Oh gosh, what if that truck would have
This
hit
next
her?
guy was just trying to let this woman know that he accidentally hit her car, but it seems like she had no idea what the fuck is going on. Let's check it
Uh-oh.
out.
She impaired.
With me right now.
Oh, he hit your car.
This is your car? I scraped your car.
You're telling me you scraped my car?
Yes, ma'am. I scraped your car. I apologize.
You're telling me that's a scrape?
Yes, ma'am. I do apologize. Can I get your
Where's your
name
car?
and number? I'm the Toyota.
Yeah, he just slapping shit out your shit too. I'm talking about straight. I'm talking about when he hit it
Who
so
the
long.
f- are you?
It just-
Why are you doing this right now? Because he's trying to get the information for you.
I'm trying to get the information for you.
Is he the man?
See what I'm saying?
I have it on video.
I'm trying to help you out.
So this next woman gets into a very heated altercation with this Karen right before her surgery. Let's check it out.
That you need a pre-op. That's fine. Now how you're treating me, how you're treating me right now,
Brittany,
and then you
wearing
expect
them
me to
Karen
have surgery?
sandals, too.
Do not get in my face.
You
Do
need to
not get
stop.
in my face.
Brittany,
Do not get in my face.
stop.
Step away.
Take her back right now.
Step away.
You need to calm down.
You cannot get in somebody's face. I was on the phone with Sutter.
Yeah, I know you were.
Exactly. You think that's okay? That's
Karen gets extremely triggered after she catches this couple using their cell phone while
Oh.
driving the car. So this couple said they were just using.
Can I just say that Karen right there? She's been in a tanning bed too many times.
She what?
She's been in a tanning bed too many times.
This one right here?
Yes. Look, she done bought them 1,000-minute packages way too many times. Look, I'm tired. I need to shut up.
Using the phone to switch the music, but Karen was not trying to hear that. And once she spotted this couple, things got ugly really quick. So let's check out the full clip to see this crazy Karen in action. Let's check it out.
The driver of the vehicle is operating her cell phone, which is against the law. You're breaking the law.
Oh my! Wait, I didn't know it was against the law. What?
You must be a millennial.
I am.
They put that on TikTok and try to get famous.
Yes, good idea. Good idea. Ooh, I like
Wait a minute, they're all driving?
Yep.
So wait, the guy that's recording has to be the passenger.
I don't think so. I think he's the driver.
Oh shit, then he's wrong.
Yep. But drunk smoker Karen here.
What does that sign say?
I don't know.
I don't know.
no cell.
No cell
cell
fucker.
phone?
I think it says no cell fucker. Isn't that what it says?
I don't know. Play it again.
Yeah! Woo! She was ready, boy. Woo, woo, woo. Lawbreaker, no self.
Wow. Lawbreaker.
Wow.
Well, see,
What
okay,
about you holding a sign up while you're driving? Isn't
so
that just as dangerous?
they both in the wrong, but those cell
Yeah.
phone user that's driving, recording is more
Yeah.
in the wrong.
Agreed.
Like I watched a video today on TikTok, and it was this young little girl, who was sitting outside, I guess, of their house or apartment in
Damien,
this
you're a mess.
floaty thingy,
You see what Damien
eating
says?
eating the salad or something, and she's just like num num num, and here comes this lady, a Karen, and she's not saying anything, and she's walking, and she called the police. But the thing is that this little girl or whatever had this facial expression on her like, yeah, I knew you were gonna come. So she staged the whole freaking thing so she could record it. And of course, I did some research on her and went to her TikTok page and started
Look.
looking at her videos. And she's one of those pretty little girls with her little Botox lips. I was like, this is insane. This chick is screwing around with a woman who is the Karen, but she's showing what kind of person she is by doing that. And
That's just as bad, if not worse.
Mm-hmm.
Goating people like that is just as bad. They recently changed the law here. Even if you receive a message while behind the wheel, you can be charged. Wow. Yeah. Even reading messages, it can be dangerous. No cell phone.
Oh God, that hurts. That one hurts.
Okay.
How long do you, why make a sign like that? I don't get it. Like, she drives around with that sign.
That story about the girl who wrote you a letter some years ago, and they're sending someone here to interview about it a little deeper. So here she is.
Aww, that's sweet.
Don't make me cry, please. This isn't the girl, is it?
Yes.
Honest to God.
What's going on?
He carried, I think it said he carried around a letter from a girl in his wheelchair, and that's the girl. If I read that correct, I'm gonna go back and see now. Let's see what Grandpa's doing.
Uh-oh.
9-year-old girl received a letter from a 9-year-old girl thanking him for his service.
And that was her.
And he carries it around with him everywhere in his wheelchair. And that's her.
So here she is.
And she's there to meet him. And she is a service member. Oh, that's awesome.
Don't make me cry, please. This isn't the girl, is it? Honest to God. Oh, I love you so much, yes.
Oh,
Really 12 years. Honest to God, thank you so much for being there.
The letter you wrote.
Oh my God. It's absolutely unbelievable. Oh, I'm shaking. You don't know how long I just can't keep talking.
See how kindness, just a kind little note can change someone's life and you don't even know it.
Some miracles do that.
That's today's show. I want to thank every single person for tuning in. Make sure to like and subscribe.
oh,
That was so sweet.
that was sweet. I wonder if she went into the service because of him. That's so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm done. I gotta go to bed. I'm
Same
sorry.
here. No, the kids are going at it right now. I don't know if you can hear them.
They're ripping
little
their
one-
dad to pieces.
The little one kicked the middle one in the nose. And now the little one's screaming. I don't
I'm
know
so glad mine's grown, girl. You just I'm done. I'm done. Yay. Okay. Let me know if you want to trade though, because I do miss it sometimes.
You're more than welcome to come borrow them if you'd like.
Girl, I just want to trade for a day.
That's fine.
Okay. But you have to take mine.
That's fine.
Okay. All right, guys.
All right. Thanks, guys, for coming out. Check y'all later.
Damien, I'm sorry. We'll have to watch it next time. It has been a long day. I've been up since 5:30.
It's 42 seconds.
It's 42 seconds. Okay, I think we can pull that.
Yeah, I had it on my screen.
Oh, did you? I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
Let me pull it out of Discord real quick. She sent it to me in Discord.
Okay. Wait, let me just make sure that I have.
I think we can spare 42 seconds.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure that the audio was on. I hope this is the right one.
Looks like it.
I think I've seen this before. Yeah.
Proof the moon landing is fake. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
I've seen this before. That was awesome. I remember seeing that, but it's still funny. It's just gonna snort again.
No, I'll never make that mistake again. I've never seen that before. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Okay.
All right. On that note, you guys, y'all have a lovely night. Thanks for coming out. Like, subscribe, share. You do all that shit.
Do the YouTube stuff. Bye, guys.
Doing the stuff and things. Bye.
Bye.